Hey friends, today is time for the new tutorial. So what ship will we discover and learn to play today? Well, it will be the Russian cruiser Pyotr Velikiy, the wannabe battleship. So without waiting any longer, let's learn the ship's history, how it translates in game along with her pros and cons in game, wrapping up with her build and playstyle. Enjoy! Also, I just realized my audio recording broke just like my wallet. I hope you won't mind gameplays without sounds. So the Pyotr is a one-of-a-kind ship, laid under the Soviet Union in 1986 under the name Yuri Andropov. She was commissioned in 1998 under the name Pyotr Velikiy after the fall of the Soviet Union. Currently serving under the flag of Russia. Flagship of the Northern Fleet, she's a massive nuclear-powered cruiser. In fact, she's actually a battle cruiser due to her astounding 250 meters long hull and 28 meters beam. Armed to the teeth with hundreds of SAM installations, many ASW grenade launchers and torpedoes. She poses a serious threat to the enemy she would face, unlike her sister Moskva. A not so fun fact on her is that during training exercise on the year 2000, she was the intended practice target of the K-141 Kursk submarine, and later on was the guardian of the wreck during the salvaging operations in 2001. Apart from that, the ship's service remained vastly calm, being used as a flagship or parade ship, and participating in many training exercises. In game this translates to the ship having a massive, and I mean massive health pool, putting other cruisers to shame, and scaring battleships away. Her size results in poor maneuverability, so normally you would have to be careful of sneaky submarines that jump you off guard, since you can't escape, right? Well, not really. Yes, you do have to be careful about positioning as with every ships, but Pyotr is specifically made to bully submarines with 3 grenade launcher slots and 3 torpedo slots. Any lone submarines is bound to have a bad time if they meet you. Even the newest edition won't last long against you. So, now that the basic knowledge is covered, let's see how to build this sub-hunter properly. Quick note before I start, I will offer 2 different items for the missiles, one to further amplify her anti-submarine role, the other to be a more versatile ship. So, starting with level 15, the missiles you want either the RBS-15 or the RUM-139 Swarmer, to throw even more torpedoes at submarines. Cannon, get the railgun, or keep the current one, it won't matter much, since it is not your main source of damage. Grenade launcher, get the ASROC 5B. Torpedoes will be the Mark 48, this will be your bread and butter to bully submarines. Helicopter, you want to get the Comanche as usual, but here it will be good with the extra added torpedo she boards. And for the AA, in the first slot you want the C-RAM, while in the second you can keep the Kashtan. This already strong build is why Pyotr could be recommended for new players with gold. The ship is extremely versatile and the fact she boards high HP allows for some mistakes. Now level 20. For the missiles, you will want either the X-51. This will be the only missile I recommend, because you will get flared if you try to use something else. Otherwise get the Type 07 SUM. Cannon, you grab the Kullet Sierra. Grenade launcher, get the Type 726. Torpedo, grab me that juicy Black Shark, very useful and highly recommended. The helicopter, stay with the Comanche. For the AA, first slot will be the Crotale, while the second will be the Type 730C. Quick note, I realized my mistake with the other tutorials. Type 730C will be better than all the Pantsir. Please forgive me, friends. With this build you are already reaching peak damage performances as you already have most of the tools to be the absolute menace at sea. And now on to the big builds as usual. These will be very short, so let's start with level 25. The only changes you will want is on the gun with a Monarch, the torpedo with a Type 89, and the second AA slot with a Garpen. For the whales you will want a TMF 155 for the gun, the ASROC 5C for the grenade launcher, Tiger Shark on the torpedoes, so that subs now have no chance to counter you. Helicopter, get the Merlin MH2 to further annoy submarines, and the second AA slot you get the JRNG. I did find the Kinsam also works very good on that slot, but if you want better performance, get the JRNG. Those two builds are very similar, but the latter is highly recommended, at least for the ASRock 5C, as it will be a massive boost of TPM and ASW capabilities, so if you have to spend your precious art coins, get this item. Now onto her playstyle. You will want to keep the same playstyle as usual, peeking islands, but if your teammates next to you are in trouble, you want to push in front to absorb damage with your massive health pool and punch people back in the face for daring to touch your ally. Do not be scared to push with your allies, or even alone. If you see the enemy is weakening, you can dispose of them quickly with your build, and your massive health pool and good AA can stop most stuff, not counting the grenade launchers which can stop torpedoes to in close range. Well, that was it for this tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed, and hope you will have fun with this ship, if you give it a try, or if you need something to release your anger against gay players. See you all next time.